Hello, everybody, and welcome to another adventure on Wonder Melly's English Planet. So, students, today we are doing something fun. We are going to talk about vocabulary and traditions related to the New Year's celebration. I heard that my Christmas video was quite a hit. So, New Year's is right around the corner. So, I think this vocabulary will come in handy for a lot of you. So, we will talk today about 20 vocabulary words and traditions related to the New Year's. So let's get to it. The first one that I want to talk about is the word calendar. Okay, let's say it, calendar. One more time, calendar. So students, I think most of you know what this word is, correct? So we have the calendar, has the days, the months, the numbers. So I think you know what this is, but what I want you to focus on and concentrate is the spelling of this word. A lot of people spell this word incorrectly. And by a lot of people, I'm talking about native speakers too, okay? So it's not just English learners, it's native speakers who don't know how to spell this word, right? So let's focus on the spelling. C-A-L-E-N-D-A-R. Calendar, okay? So think of me when you're writing it. Sometimes people put an extra A where it's not supposed to go, or an E, but think of me, okay? Calendar, 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 and think of the spelling. So when we check our calendar and we check December 31st, that is New Year's Eve. Again, New Year's Eve. That's December 31st, is the night before the New Year. Similar to Christmas Eve, that's December 24th, the night before Christmas. New Year's Eve, we say Eve because it's evening. It's the evening that you go to the party. So December 31st is New Year's Eve, the day or the night before the New Year. When you see the abbreviation NYE, that's what it means, New Year's Eve. That's December 31st. The next vocabulary word that we're going to talk about is the clock. Let's say it, clock. One more time, clock. So the clock is the one that goes on the wall, right? It's the one that goes on a nightstand. It's not the one that you wear. The one that you wear is called a watch. But the clock is important because we need to look at the clock to see the time and pay attention because the New Year is about to start. So the clock is usually the one that has the hands. And I hear that some people, some younger kids don't know how to read the clock. So parents, please teach your children how to read the clock. So that's the clock that goes the one that goes on the wall or goes on a nightstand. And we check the clock to check the time because the New Year is coming. So the next vocabulary word that is a type of clock that you may have seen, but maybe you don't know what it's called. I will put a picture up because I don't have one around here. So this type of clock is called an hourglass. Let's say it, hourglass. One more time, an hourglass. So the hourglass has sand, and this is a really old school, it's a really old school clock. But you may have seen it, maybe you didn't know what it's called. And the clock and the hourglass are important symbols because the New Year is coming and we have to pay attention to the time. Sometimes people use the word hourglass to describe a figure. Like someone has hourglass figure. I have an hourglass figure. So this is an hourglass, okay? So we're talking about clocks and we're talking about the time. So my next vocabulary word is countdown. Let's say it again. Countdown. One more time. Countdown. So the countdown is literally that. We are counting down. We are counting backwards before the New Year. So when people do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. So that's the countdown. Sometimes people start the countdown from 30 and they go down. That's a lot. start to count down at 10. That's when it gets exciting. So no, no trick to it. That's literally it. That's the countdown. We're counting backwards to the new year. And we're counting backwards to midnight, which is my next vocabulary word. Let's say it, midnight. One more time, midnight. So midnight is 12 and night. It's the start of the new day, or the new year, when it's December 31st. So midnight, when the clock hits midnight, that's when people say Happy New Year, and when the year starts. So it's 12 at night, we say midnight. So for my next vocabulary, I'm going to talk about this word that means many different things, but that we use for the party, for the New Year's party. We call these things party favors. One more time, party favors. So party favors are things that we use to decorate or to wear or to celebrate. It's just the little things that we use for the party. So I'm going to talk about a few of them. So the first party favor that I'm going to talk about is this one. Oh, where is it? So we have this one. I'm going to switch. So this one is a party hat, okay? So we call this one a party hat. So one more time, party hat. So this is a very popular party favor, and for New Year's, but also for birthdays and things like that. So we call this one a party hat. So we have this party favor. My next party favor that I'm going to talk about is this one that I already had. This is called a headband or a tiara, right? Headband or a tiara. I prefer to say tiara, I think. So headband or tiara. I have another one. I have a whole bunch. So I love these. I love tiaras and I love headbands. So I'm going to use this one, this headband and this tiara, because this one has our next vocabulary word. This one has streamers. So this part, students, this right here, we call these streamers or tinsel, right? So we use them to celebrate and to decorate. So these things we call streamers or we call tinsel, right? And they're party favors that are included in my headband and my tiara. Sometimes people use them around to decorate from the wall. Sometimes people throw it in the air. So these are streamers and tinsel, another party favor. My next party favor that I'm going to talk about is this one, students. This one is called a horn. One more time, horn. One more, horn. So when the clock strikes 12 and it's midnight, you blow your horn. Maybe other people have horns too. So this is a party favor as well. This one has tinsel. Look at this, the bottom. So it's matching my streamers and my tinsel here. So this is a horn. So you may see a lot of these at the party, right? At your New Year's celebration. My next vocabulary word that maybe you don't know what it's called. Students, do you know what this is? Look, it says Happy New Year. It's really cute. So this thing. Do you know what this is called? This is called a noisemaker. Let's say it again. Noisemaker. One more time. Noisemaker. So at midnight, you may have a lot of noisemakers. People making noise. You can use this one. There's another one that goes around. I couldn't find that one at the store. I found this one, but this one's cute. So yes, noisemakers for midnight. You make some noise and you receive the new year with your party favors and your noisemakers. My next vocabulary word that I'm going to talk about is balloons. So party favors, decoration. Where are my balloons? I thought I had balloons around here, but you know what balloons are. What happened to my production assistant? She didn't help me out. I'm the production assistant, so I think here we are. Okay, here are my balloons. So, so I have balloons. Balloons are fun for the new year to decorate, to celebrate. So balloons, typical decoration, party favors for the New Year's, and for birthdays and for other celebrations. So now, students, we're going to talk about traditions. So the word traditions. Students, notice this word has T-I-O-N as the schwa sound, right? Tradition, right? Tradition, not tradition, tradition. Because when we have T-I-O-N, that's the pronunciation, right? Tradition. Similar to education, communication, right? T-I-O-N, the schwa sound. So traditions. So traditions are things that we do from generation to generation, customs that we pass down, that we do every year. Families have their own traditions, but some are more general that more people do. In my family, we have a few traditions for New Year's. We have one that we grab a piece of luggage at midnight and we walk around the house, and that's supposed to bring good luck and a lot of travel in the new year. So I love that tradition. So there's also another one that we do, that we throw water outside to cleanse the house and get rid of the bad energy. I like that one too. Some people use a lot of candles. I love to use candles as well. Some people use, and this is true in some countries. You can tell me if this is the case in your country. Some people wear red or yellow underwear for prosperity, for good luck, for money. I know that happens in some countries, so you can tell me in the comments or in a message if you do that one. Or you can tell me some other ones that you do in your countries. But one that we do that is very common in the United States, it's fireworks. Let's say it, fireworks. One more time, fireworks. So fireworks are very pretty. There is a song by Katy Perry that goes, "Baby, you're a firework." It's one of my favorite songs, but I'm going to stop right there. You can look it up. So fireworks are very beautiful. New Year's Eve, you'll see a lot of them. But I will say something about fireworks, students. Please be considerate and be kind. If you're going to use fireworks at your home, they're very dangerous. So I wouldn't suggest it because people get hurt. You can end up in the hospital. They create a lot of noise pollution. So for your neighbors, for people who are older, people who are sick, for babies, and especially your pets, your dogs and your cats, it's dangerous. They could have a heart attack and die, or they could get so scared that they run away. And, so I would suggest you not do it. Watch them on TV or go outside. And in every city, I think they have the professional fireworks show. So try not to do them at home and think of others, because that could be very hurtful for other people around you. So yeah, watch the fireworks on TV or watch the professional show, but don't play with fireworks. That's my suggestion. I heard that there's a town in Italy that they use fireworks that are silent fireworks. So that would be fantastic. We should do that everywhere. So that is my little message about fireworks. So that's the vocabulary word, fireworks. So at midnight, you'll see a lot of them. So the next tradition, the next New Year's tradition that I'm going to talk about is this one, that I think they have in other countries as well. This one is eating 12 grapes, right? At midnight, you eat the 12 grapes for good luck. And yes, we not only do this in the US, but I know in many other countries we do this one. So it's the 12 grapes at midnight. So I'm gonna give that one a try this year. I think I have 12 here. Yeah, I think there are 12 grapes here. So eating the 12 grapes at midnight. Students, the next tradition that I'm going to talk about, this has never happened to me. You can watch my Christmas video when I talk about mistletoe, because that has also not happened to me. But this one is a tradition that a lot of people do. This one is kiss at midnight. So at midnight, you give a kiss to somebody, to your boyfriend, to your husband, to your girlfriend, to your significant other. In my situation, I only kiss my family because I have no one to kiss on New Year's Eve. But yeah, that's a thing. Some people do that. So giving a kiss at midnight, it's very romantic, but maybe next year it will happen. Who knows? So, giving a kiss at midnight is another big New Year's Eve tradition. So, the next one that I'm going to talk about, this one is playing Auld Lang Syne. It's this song that I'm sure you've heard. It's called Auld Lang Syne. Nobody knows the words to it. I don't know the words to it, but it goes like this. Da 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 da. So this is an old Scottish song from, I believe, the 18th century. So it doesn't make a lot of sense in modern English, but the meaning of it is times long past. So Auld Lang Syne. But now you know the name of the word. I don't expect you to know the words or the lyrics because I don't know. I recognize the tune and the melody, and I'm pretty sure that you do as well because they play that song every New Year's Eve. So, so if you hear it, now you know the name, but the words, I have no idea what the words are. Yeah. So, students, my next vocabulary related to New Year's and traditions, and this is a big one. This one is resolutions. One more time, resolutions. Let's say it again, resolutions. So resolutions also has a T-I-O-N sound, right? The schwa sound, resolutions. So resolutions are things that we want to do and that we want to accomplish for the next year, correct? So for example, if I want to learn English or improve my English or learn another language, that's a great New Year's resolution, to learn English or to improve your English or learn some other language. Another New Year's resolution that's very popular is to lose weight. That's my resolution every year. But not necessarily just to lose weight, but to be healthier, to make healthier choices in your life, to eat healthier, to maybe stop smoking, stop drinking, to maybe get a better job, to get in a relationship. I don't know. We have different goals. We have different resolutions. My suggestion would be to, let's start small, because every year we write them down and we think of them, but then maybe we don't do them. So maybe if my goal is to lose weight, let's start with 5 pounds. So I'm going to lose 5 pounds. And then if you do 5, then you can do 5 more. Or if my resolution is to stop smoking and I smoke 10 cigarettes a day, I'm going to cut down to 6 and then keep going. So I think just making smaller resolutions is better. So think of your resolutions, students, and write them down and let's work on them for the new year. So that's a big tradition. It's thinking and writing down your resolutions. Okay, students? So then I think the last one is this. So people drink champagne during New Year's Eve and they make a toast. So champagne is very popular, and we say champagne is the American pronunciation. So champagne is sparkling wine from the Champagne region in France. So in French, it's champagne, and in Spanish as well. But in English, we say champagne. And yes, it's supposed to be from sparkling wine made of grapes from the Champagne region in France, but they have many other champagnes out there. I'm not a big fan of champagne, but that's what people drink in the new year. So when we have our champagne glass, we make a toast. So toast is a word in English that has many different definitions. It could be a noun, it could be a verb. In this situation, it's not the toast that we eat for breakfast, because maybe you know that word, toast. It's not that one. We're not talking about that toast. When we make a toast with champagne, with a drink, and we raise our glass and we say some words, so we call that making a toast. Right? So I raise my glass and I say, I hope that everybody has a great new year, and then you say cheers when you say, after you're done saying your toast. At weddings, people make a toast. New Year's, so you say a few words and you say cheers, and that's a toast with champagne, not the toast that we eat for breakfast. So now you know. So you make a toast with champagne, wishing people well. And I would say when you make your toast, students, and you clink your glasses and you say cheers, make sure to make eye contact with others, because if not, it's bad luck. So students, now I'm going to raise my glass and I'm going to make a toast to all of you. I hope that next year brings us a lot of great things, that we are happy, healthy, and that we can get rid of this virus. Come on, humanity, we can do this. And I wish to everybody who's watching this video, I wish you all the great things and all the wishes that your heart desires. So cheers to that. And with that, that's it for today. I hope that you have a safe New Year's celebration. Please stay home if you can. It's not worth it. Like, don't go out to big parties. It's not the time right now, and it's not even that fun. Don't go to Times Square to watch a ball drop. Watch it from your home. That's another tradition that people do, but it's not a good one. It's not fun. You're in the cold. You're getting exposed to COVID. Don't do that. Don't go out. Just stay home. Relax. It's your time to chill. Stay safe. Continue to protect yourself and others. Please get your vaccinations. Wear your mask and be a good human. Okay? We are all in this together. So, before we go, I think one of my resolutions will be to make more videos for you, because I've been very lazy this year. So that's going to be my resolution. So remind me, students, Melina, please make more videos. So I will stick to that resolution. I'll make more videos for you. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family members at your New Year's party, and yeah, stay tuned, because there are more things coming. So with that, I will see you guys next year. Bye.